Greetings, greetings, and greetings. um, February energy package. Wanted to come on and kind of go through the different items that you have for this month. I hope that you are enjoying thus far. You all should have received your packages by now. So let's go through it. So, of course, you have your smudge bundle. I do suggest you go ahead and smudge your house again. I really suggest that you smudge your house once every moon cycle at least. I mean, to be honest, I smudge my house very often, like almost every day. I really do. It's not just because I feel like there's just a lot of horrible energy. Like, that's not the only reason why we use our smudge bundles. Um, we should just use it as a regular practice because we live in a world full of spiritual beings. Everyone is carrying energy. Like, for instance, this jacket I have on, I may wear it and I may not wash it for like 2 or 3 wears. So if I'm hanging it in the closet or if I have it in my house, it's carrying energy. Your shoes carry energy, your closets carry energy, your home carry energy. So smudging it ever so often is just a good practice. So that's why I like to include the smudge bundle in every package. So every month you get the smudge bundle. This month you also have a Palo Santo stick. Palo Santo it has the same impact of the smudge, of the cleansing aspect, but it also is an amplifier. It's known as the holy wood, and in a sense of the purity it brings, and also the divinity it brings, the divine aspects of it. So I like to use the Palo Santo. What I'd like for you to do is throughout this month, take the stick with you, spark it in your car every now and then. And what I really would charge you to do is, while you're in your car for your commute or sometime throughout the day, use the Palo Santo stick and go into meditation. What I usually do is I have at least one stick. One stick will last me at least 2 weeks, sometimes longer, because when you burn the Palo Santo, all you really need to do is light it once, and that'll be good for that time. That one use. One use is like one light, really, unless you're doing like a longer meditation where you may light it 2 or 3 times. But that Palo Santo stick should last a while. And that's just to amplify your meditation. So either spark it before you go into meditation just to get the vibrations high, or afterwards just to seal the deal, right? So utilize that for that. That's your amplifier. It has the same type of vibration as the amplifier stones. With the Palo Santo, it's a little different than the smudge bundle. You have to hold the fire on it until it catches fire. I like to let it catch really good, like really, really good. And then I blow it out, and then it'll emit the smoke that comes from it. So you want to hold the fire on it until it catches fire. Let it burn for a few seconds, and then blow it out and enjoy the smoke. So what you want to do is, when you blow it out and the smoke come out, you want to take a deep breath in through your nose, hold it for a little while, and then release it. And do that a few times. Allow the Palo Santo smoke to really work its aromatherapy aspect as well as its vibration. The thing about smudge and Palo Santo is the smoke of the herb and the stick has a certain level of frequency. We know it's all about energy, right? So it's nothing spooky about using sage or Palo Santo sticks. The smoke is nothing spooky about the smoke. The science of it is that this smoke holds a certain level of frequency, energy, vibrations. And that energy, that frequency balances out or amplifies, just like gemstones, just like oils and anything of that nature. All right. So I want you to utilize that. See how you like it. Maybe you would really like Palo Santo sticks. I keep them around. Some season I don't have a lot of them, with me. But lately I definitely have been burning the Palo Santo stick. The tea that you got, which is the Kava stress relief tea, was influenced because, the main thing about allowing your journey to unfold in a beautiful manner is staying stress-free. Not necessarily getting caught up on life, not getting trying your best to be an observer of life versus just caught up in it, and letting life just throw you around. You want to be able to detach from life and be able to see the beauty in the journey as much as possible. And the best way to do that is to relieve your stress. So I wanted to influence tea drinking. Try the kava out. You may like it, but if not, definitely look for a good, nice stress relieving tea. Any tea that has lavender in it will be beautiful. Chamomile will be beautiful, but indulge in teas. I really like teas. I like to have my cup of tea at least 2 or 3 times a day. And relieving stress is important, especially this month as we're still dealing with the eclipse energy that's calling for us to do a lot of reflection. It's causing us to, with this last full moon and this last eclipse, it's causing us to take care of our home life, take care of our children, take care of our elders. So it may bring up some things that will get you making a little bit more effort than usual. So you want to stay stress-free, because also that a lot of times when you're growing, which that eclipse season that we're dealing with, as well as this last new moon, is calling for us to grow and expand. And anytime you grow and expand, you have a chance of dealing with some challenges or maybe some struggle. So you want to keep stress-free as possible. That's your key to really allowing bliss into your life. The next one is your oil. This month, that oil is meant for you. I want you to do just like the last oils. I want you to carry it with you, and ever so often put a little dot in your hand. It's a little bottle like this, so put a little dot in your hand, rub it, get a little heat going, get the energy going, and then take the aromatherapy in, release it, and go into your meditations, right? So I think the beautiful thing about this oil, and I'm trying to remember what all the oils I put in it, I infused it with 2 different oils. I believe I put lavender in there. When I be in the zone, I just go with the spirit and what I feel is the best way. But I know the point of the oil was to relieve stress, to root you, ground you. It was a rooting. The spirit led me to do a grounding oil, a rooting oil. So when you're doing your meditations with the oil, just visualize, try your best to visualize roots. When you take that deep breath in, visualize the roots, roots stemming out the bottom of your feet, roots coming from the bottom of your feet. Try to visualize that going into the earth, spreading outward and really stabling you down into the earth. Try to do that visualization. So each time you take that oil, you breathe in and imagine your roots. Stand tall, stand in your roots. Allow your roots to get you grounded, because that's what we really need, is to stay grounded throughout this period. The eclipse season hit us in January, brought some beautiful energy around. You're going to be feeling that energy for the next 6 months. So you want to stay grounded so that as the energy is allowing different things to shift and move, because it's definitely a time for shifting. It's a time for expansion. This is also in the Chinese New Year. This is the year of the pig. So it's a time for a lot of prosperity. But in that expansion, you have to stay grounded, because when you're not grounded and you begin to expand, you begin to grow, you could get overwhelmed. You could get caught up in a whirlwind. We don't want that to happen, right? You actually, and moving on to the gemstones, you actually got 2 gemstones this month. You got the Amazonite as well as the carnelian. And Amazonite is all about throat chakra, vibrations. It's helping you to be able to not only speak with a level of balanced emotions, but it also allows you to allow people to speak their truth without you getting emotional. So that Amazonite is a real good emotions balance stone, which is the blue stone that came amongst the 2, and the carnelian is the more brown stone. The Amazonite is really good because a lot of times when we're dealing with different things, we could feel emotions a lot. And if we're not careful, our communication get overwhelmed with the emotions that we're feeling. And there's nothing wrong with emotions. It's no such thing as too emotional. It's just that, are you controlling your emotions? Are you channeling your emotions? So the Amazonite helps you to speak your truth without being without projecting your emotions, in a balanced way. And it allows other people to speak their truth, and it allows you to be able to see their perspective. And this is beautiful. I chose this because when you're dealing with other people, because this energy we're dealing with from January's eclipses, as well as this past new moon, and January's full moon, calls for us to care for other people. And when we're caring for other people, we could oftentimes get caught up in our emotions. People don't necessarily think like us. They don't necessarily roll like us in life. And so we could get quite emotional. We could either get frustrated with them. We can get angry with them. They can make us sad, scared, whatever it is that they create. They're dealing with them can make you feel. And so that Amazonite keeps you grounded in your truth, but also allows them to stay grounded in their truth. Because at the end of the day, something other people do or believe may not be in agreement with you, but they have the right and the birthright to believe what they believe and to feel how they feel. And so a balanced throat chakra will not only allow you to stand in your truth without being so overly emotionally, but also allow other people to stand in their truth, speak their truth, and then it comes to a balance. All right. So the Amazonite, carry that, especially if you're having serious conversations with your children, with your elders. You remember the energy report from January and the eclipses in January told us that we should really focus in on caring for our elders and our children. So yeah, take that Amazonite, because a lot of times when we get in our emotions, we end up either silencing ourselves or trying to silence others, and neither is good, because both of it brings an imbalance. Hey, Darlene. Hey, Rhonda. All right, so the carnelian is the other stone, and I put that in there because we need a level of concentration right now, because this is the time to expand. According to all of the energy reports from January, as well as what we had for the new moon, it is expansion time. And so during expansion time, we could get really excited. We could get really overwhelmed. It can go either way. But that carnelian kind of helps you to concentrate. It also helps to spark your creativity. So you're continuing that creativity vibration so that you can expand in a beautiful way that reflects you and your vibration. So the carnelian is beautiful for that. It's also great for like memory and things of that nature. So as you are expanding, you can build upon blocks you've already built. So you won't go into these everlasting do-over cycles. You can remember what you learned from the last lesson or what you did last time, so that you can build on top of that. And that's beautiful for that carnelian. Carnelian is also a sacral chakra stone. So beautiful to do some sacral chakra work. The Amazonite is a throat chakra. So we're working on that creativity vibration as well as the throat chakra vibration. And why I thought that was important is because when you're expanding, those are the two main things that you want to be open with and be balanced, is your creative juices as well as your ability to express. Because as you are being creative and you're able to express in a balanced way, that's when you begin to see things manifest. Your voice, as if you've looked at my chakra balance journey videos on YouTube, the voice is like the bridge to manifestation. And so when your throat chakra is open, your sacral chakra is open, you start to see a lot of the things manifest in this physical world that really matches your heart desires. And lastly, I put a little gift, like a little cute little gift in there for this month, and that's a gemstone talisman bag. It's a satchel, a little pouch, whichever you want to call it. But it looks like, mine is a different print than I think many of you all's, but it's a little bag you can keep your gemstones in. I got at least 7 in here, believe it or not. That's not that big, you know what I mean? So it closes. You can wear inside, you can wear outside. It's a little fashionable, so it doesn't take away from your outfit. I am going to be making more of those and offering those, but I thought that it would be a nice gift for you all because at this point, you all have a little stash of gemstones from getting your packages each month. So enjoy your packages. If you have any questions about it, of course, as always, you all can email me. Thank you so much for supporting. Thank you so much for being a part of this subscription. I enjoy putting them together, and I pray that they are making a huge impact in your lives. Again, if you have any questions, definitely let me know. And if you have not gotten a subscription package from me, you can definitely go to my website, look under more products, and you will see that Sacred InnerG Package is what it's called, Sacred InnerG Package on queenyenn.com, Queen, QUEENYENN.com. Look for Sacred InnerG Package, or you can just type it into the browser and it should pop up. Just put in Queen Yenn Sacred InnerG Package, InnerG, INNERG package, and it should pop up and you should be able to order. While you're here, make sure you subscribe. If you like the video, definitely give me a thumbs up, like it, share the video if you feel compelled, and I hope to see you secure your InnerG subscription package. For those who have the upgraded, give thanks. I will see you all during the full moon meditation, which is our next meditation that's coming up. Much peace, many blessings to you. You're welcome, Rhonda.